This is the 7 train. The 7 train starts at 34th Street Hudson Yards, then makes a right turn into Times Square, the most crowded place in New York. Anyway, the 7 train then continues its journey into Queensboro Plaza, where across the platform is greeted by the N&W. After that is just one straight shot of Flushing Main Street passing City Field and Corona, Queens. Now there's also the Diamond 7, which basically does the exact same thing as the local 7, only this time you're going express between Queensboro Plaza and Flushing Main Street. The equipment the 7 train has is a whole bunch of R188s with the R142A conversion with the R188C car. Yeah, just Kawasaki in this bitch. The 7, or the International Express, is extremely diverse. You can never fail to see any different type of race along that line. For example, if you go to Coronavirus Queens, you're going to see Hispanic people. If you go to Flushing, there's Asians. If you go to Woodside, well, the good part of Woodside, there's a lot of Indians. And everywhere along the line is just white people. And you never fail to see a white person anywhere along the 7 because white people just are everywhere. And that's inevitable. Yo, white people. Yay.
The 7 train officially began service June 13, 1915, with the first test train running on the IRT Flushing line between Grand Central and Berlin Boulevard, followed by the beginning of revenue service on June 22, 1915. The 7 train was then completed piece by piece until being fully done on January 21, 1928. Most transit fans nowadays like to argue about the 7 train not being enough. To end the argument, the 7 train is solely IRT. And from 1912 to 1949, BMT trains along the Flushing line was designated as 9. IRT trains was designated as 7 trains on maps only. The 7 destination was assigned to trains with the introduction of front row signs on R12 being in 1948, hence ending the BMT contract.
So I guess you're probably wondering, why do I like the 7 train? Well, for one, it's part of the IRT. No matter how many times people say it, it is still part of the IRT. It's given a number, so it's an IRT line. Y'all made the shuttle, which is one of the shuttle has S in it. S is an IRT line, right? What's the problem? Consider this. Y'all still consider this a BMT line because of history? Okay. I sided with y'all on that. Then I realized I was stupid for doing that. But anyway, to keep on going, I like the 7 train because it's very impactful to different cultures from not just around the world, but around the world. Yeah, you wouldn't get it, but you wouldn't understand why I just said it. But trust me, you will eventually. No, you won't. Don't take my word for that. 7 train is really known for being an impactful line. It is a line that runs on its own for the whole time being, unless rush hour happens and you got express lines running, which is the 7 Express. So essentially, it's still running by itself for the entirety of the line from Queens and Flushing. And I apologize because that area is under some backlash because of the virus, which is pretty discriminatory. But we're not going to talk about it. From Flushing all the way to Hudson Yards by itself, before which is Times Square, but it's by itself. Plus, since it's by itself the whole time, it was given a reason to have CBTC, right? Yeah. But anyway, I also like the 7 because it was easy enough to adapt to CBTC compared to the L train. I also like the 7 because it's because of its service pattern. Combined with CBTC, the 7 trains the express portion of the 7 trains is amazing. My favorite spots is obviously between Woodside, 61st Street, and Junction Boulevard, which is fun. You seeing R188s hit 50 miles an hour because it can. Yeah. In all honesty, I like the 7. I really don't see nothing wrong with it. My problem is just when CBT screws up, the whole line screws up. But it's not as bad as the 7, so I can't really complain about that either. But in all honesty, I mess with the 7. And Like I guess I'll give it an 8.5 out of 10. The 1.5 missing is basically just based off of the crap that the 7 train is giving me. But it's made up for it in history. Okay, why? Because let's go Mets. AJ the Grand really go.
Now, the 7 train is one line that holds a lot of responsibility for being a solo route. The 7 train as a whole, well, it's a damn good route. I have no problem with it. Because if CBTC don't fuck up, then it's alright with me. It's like what AJ said, I give the 7 train an 8.5 out of 10. There's nothing wrong with it. With that being said, this is Robert Sawyer Grant of the Broward List. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for waiting so damn long for this damn review. And also, stay safe. And also, coronavirus queens. Bye.